And who has never entered a speech contest? Raise your hand. Okay, so I would love some volunteers to tell me why you have not yet entered the speech contest.
Fear.
Fear? Fear. Fear. What are you afraid of?
Losing. Lots of work.
It's lots of work. Yeah, it is. Who else?
Don't know how to write the speech.
Don't know how to write it.
Contest.
So writing the speech, getting over fear, and doing the work is actually something that you can get support for. And when I joined Toastmasters almost 4 years ago, I had no idea how to write a speech. I had no idea how to give a speech. I was petrified to get up on stage. And yet I joined Toastmasters because I had a TEDx conference to speak at. I had this amazing opportunity because I have fire in my heart. I have a lot of passion for the work I do as a dating coach, and I wanted to spread my message. And yet, I had no idea how to do that. So I hired a speech coach, which is getting the support, and she helped me learn how to write a speech and to do it with a theme that stayed consistent throughout, and you'll hear a little bit more about it in the video. And I joined Toastmasters. And so I would get up and give my speech over and over and over again, and some of you have been there. Who here was in the club when I was doing that? A bunch of you. And so you guys were nice enough to sometimes stay afterwards and listen to me butcher this speech until I got it right. I practiced in front of friends, in front of family, anybody who would listen to me, and that really helped me to improve my speaking skills. And then being here and giving 30 speeches and probably more, this is my 30th to get my Silver Communications Award, which is really exciting. And so to go from being horrible to being able to win a contest was something that was beyond my dreams when I joined. So I don't want to go through the whole 5 to 7 minutes because this is a long night tonight, so I'm not going to listen to rules, and I'm going to get right to the speech and let you see how you can also write, prepare, and present a prize-winning speech. Oh. Prize number 1, this was the club level. Prize number 2, this was the Division C level. Here's the big prize. You get like a heavy prize. So this was first runner-up. This was a really exciting moment. Imagine this. You're standing in front of your ideal audience, and from the minute you begin speaking, you have their undivided attention. They laugh at your jokes, and they cry when you open up and share your softer side. The audience is with you the whole time. They're rooting for you. They love your stories, and when you're done, they're inspired to change their lives. You get a standing ovation. Woo! When you leave the stage, people line up to shake your hand and tell you how moved they were. Can you picture yourself in this scene? What I've just described to you is what it's like to deliver a prize-winning speech. Tonight, I'm going to tell you how I wrote and presented a speech that won first runner-up at District 53's International Toastmasters Speech Contest on May 9th, 2015. Here's my prize. Ooh. But first, let's take a walk down memory lane. I wasn't always a prize-winning speaker. In fact, when I joined Toastmasters almost 4 years ago, I was petrified of public speaking. I used to shake. But over the past 4 years, I've worked really hard, and I've delivered over 30 speeches. And step by step, I have overcome many of my fears and gained the confidence and the skills to deliver a TEDx talk and a prize-winning contest speech. I even get paid to speak now. So what can you do to keep improving your speaking skills so you can soon deliver a prize-winning speech? Let's talk about
the 3 phases of preparation that I use to create my winning speech. Phase 1, focus on your message. This used to be so hard for me. I mean, how do you distill your message into one clear thought? My contest speech was called The Most Difficult Decision of My Life, and the central theme was, listen to your intuition. That theme ran throughout my speech, and it told a story about how my intuition guided me through one of the hardest decisions of my life, whether to abort my 4th child or not. Once you know your message, you can come up with a hook, or what's known as a phrase that pays. This is something that I learned from our former member, Jeremy Donovan's fabulous book, Speaker, Leader, Champion, Succeed at Work Through the Power of Public Speaking, featuring the prize-winning speeches of Toastmasters world champions. A little hard to say. My special phrase was, you know the answer. And when you find your phrase that pays, it's going to tie your speech together, and it will leave your audience with something that's memorable. Phase 2, craft your speech. Crafting a speech involves coming up with an outline and then fleshing it out with relevant stories, creating solid points, typically 3, and developing a powerful opening and closing. Write your first draft, and then practice, practice, practice. I practiced my speech in front of my fellow Toastmasters so many times, you were all probably sick of me. But I am so grateful to you because you gave me important feedback, and I incorporated it all to improve every draft. And don't be afraid to edit. In a timed speech, every single word counts. In fact, on the day of the contest, Amy Chu, my faithful friend, listened to me practice dozens of times, and a few hours before the speech, I cut out a whole paragraph because I was afraid I would go over time. After you edit it down and you practice like crazy, the most important part in delivering a prize-winning speech is relax. I recommend the Superman pose to step into your power and then jump up and down to help calm the butterflies and the nerves. And now for phase 3, create your own style. People will remember your stories. They will not remember statistics, facts. In a great speech, you're going to tell engaging stories that teach something important, and you will present your stories in a way that's original to you. Please don't think you have to imitate another speaker. Instead, be the best version of you. And remember, also, have fun. Because if you're not enjoying yourself, nobody else will. So when you show up as your authentic self with original, solid content and a message that you believe in, your speech is going to rock. And that's going to put you on the path to delivering an epic, prize-winning speech. March 14th is this year's club contest. Who wants to win one of these this year?
It's great.